What's up everybody, it's Block here, coming out of your deck profile for my Vendreads. Super fun deck, love to play it, it's super cheap to build as well, like everything's like pence or cents wherever you are in the world. But yeah, super fun deck to play, really enjoy playing it and just wanted to kind of show you guys my build. And so, of course, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and let's get on with the deck profile. Up first, of course, we'll start with the monsters. And we'll start off with 3 of the Vendread Slayer. Obviously, he's kind of the main one to go into of the rituals. And during damage calculation, you can banish a zombie from your graveyard. This card gains 300 attack, so that's a permanent one, so it's a bit of boost for protection. But of course, it gets all the bonus effects are kind of for Slayer, and all of the rituals when they're ritual summoned and sent to the graveyard all get a bonus effect. So with Slayers, it's you can add a ritual spell from your deck to your hands, and if you do, you can send a Vendread monster from your deck to your graveyard. So it's a Foolish Burial, which is absolutely great. Next on, I play 2 of the Battle Ogre. Absolutely amazing. Battle Ogre on, it's once per turn, you can declare one type, monster, spell, or trap, and then your opponent can't activate that, so it's an afterthought. It's amazing, it's a great card, and when this one is sent, you can add a ritual monster and then send a Vendread monster from your deck to your graveyard. Now next I play 1 of the Executor. Executor again is another great one, 3000 attack as well, so it's a big beefy boy of course. And with this one, it's while it's on the ritual common is on the field, your opponent can't target cards except that one, so it does help give us a bit of targeting protection as well. And when it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add 1 Vendread card from your deck to your hand, which again is a great card because it means we can add any of the Vendreads, including the ritual spells as well. And lastly, for my rituals, I do play 1 Scavenger. Again, Scavenger is amazing. So if you have a Vendread Slayer on the field, you can special summon it out of the graveyards, and of course, a Vendread Savior counts as Slayer while on the field as well, so that's great. So you can kind of go into him, using him, and then boom, straight away is another material back. And now on to the monsters. I do play 2 Scar. Scar is great, absolutely amazing. Works really well with the with one of the rituals that you'll see a bit later on. Works really well with Slayer because it's the same level. And when it's sent to the graveyard, you can add a Vendread spell or trap card. Amazing, it's great. It's one of those things about its deck, it's got a lot of searching, which is really good. And if a monster is tributed while on the field, while this card is in the graveyard, you can banish another zombie and special summon it, but it just does lock you into Vendread while it's on the field. But kind of you can go into a ritual using 1 on the field, special summon that, and then you can go straight into the link, so it's not too much of trouble. And next we do play 1 of the we do play 1 Revenant, which he's kind of probably has the best effect. So all of these, the sort of smaller main deck guys do give the rituals certain effects, so I'll go through each of them. So with this one, it's target special summon monster your opponent controls, banish it, so that's a great effect. And they also, when they're sent to the graveyard, also do have special summons effects. So this one, it's when it's destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can special summon it out. Then next I play 1 Hound Horde. So his effect is you can target a spell or trap card your opponent controls and banishes it. And his special summon effect from the graveyard is a discard to special summon it. And then next I do play the 1 Stringans. To be fair, the effect that it gives the ritual isn't that great. It's just if it battles an opponent monster, you can draw and discard, which isn't too great. But I guess probably if you draw into a great card, then it doesn't matter. But it does have the best effect when it is sent to the graveyard. You just have to reveal 1 to special summon. So of course, if you send this one, you've just got reveal something in your hand, special summon it, being able to go into more link plays and things like that and get more material. Then lastly, for the Vendreads, I do play 1 Anima. Some people don't play it. I can't see why not. I think it's fantastic. It's kind of a bit thingy because it is level 1. So it's kind of, you've got to use kind of one of the higher level ones to go into the rituals. But with this one, it's you can banish it and then target one of your banished Vendreads and special summon it. But it does lock you into zombies. And also the effect it gives the ritual is it banishes any monster that it battles, so that's a great effect. And now next on, sort of onto the zombie, the kind of standard if you're playing zombie packages, play 3 Unizombie. Absolutely brilliant, sort of Foolish Burial, being able to discard things from our hand as well. And of course, because it's tuner, helps give us access into some synchro plays. I do play 2 of the Solitaire. Solitaire very much just to find the Unizombie for us. And of course play 1 Mizuki as well. It's a fantastic card for playing zombie, so of course we'll play Mizuki. Do play 1 of the Al Ghul, which is a great card. Gives protection to our zombies if they'd be destroyed by battle or card effect. You can banish from your hand or graveyard instead. And if it's banished from the hand or graveyard, you can special summon it, but you can only use 1 effect each turn, which is a great effect. And of course, I do in this deck play the Zombie World engine. So we do have 1 Doom King, which bit of negation and be able to banish as well as an amazing effect. 1 Banshee as well, and then 1 of the Glow Up Bloom. Again, this is just a bit of another engine in it to help with the deck. And of course, finally, play 3 Ash Blossom. Of course, as I always say in these videos, kind of hand traps can always be whatever you want them to be, but it's pretty much kind of nowadays that widely considered that Ash is pretty much a free and everything. But anyway, that's the monsters. Now on to the spells and traps. Now on to the spells and traps. I do start with the 3 of the Evolution. Possibly that and Origin are probably the best 2 out the 3 of the ritual spells for this deck. But this one I do play it free just because it's so great just seeing that in Slayer. That's kind of the one I want to see in hand, and kind of the others I want to search a bit more. But next on to I do play 2 of the OG Origin, again, which is a great one. So with all the rituals you can special summon from the hand or graveyard, which is good. And Evolution is good because Evolution is basically a Foolish Burial. You can send a Vendread up to that level. So obviously sending Scar to summon your Slayer, you can see how things will snowball. And obviously with Origin as well, it does give protection to Vendread Slayer on the field as well. And then I play just the 1 off of the Ravenous. It's just kind of one I used to play it too, but I just kind of felt it was a bit bricky. I kind of really like it at 1. But kind of with these, I feel like whatever you prefer, you can play them kind of in whatever ratios you would like. But with this one, you can special summon 1 from your a Vendread from your hand, deck or graveyard and face down, and then ritual summon using that one you control. And then next I do play 1 off the Vendread Charge, which again, absolutely fantastic card. It's just send a zombie monster from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard and special summon a Vendread from your deck. So it's a bit like a tribute in an E-Telly. It's absolutely amazing, absolutely love it. Then next I play 3 of the Pre-Preparation of Rites and then 1 Preparation of Rites as well. Just to search our ritual monsters and our ritual spells. Makes sense. I was thinking of taking this one out, but then from the rarity collection, I pulled this beautiful collector's rare. So I'm carrying on playing it at the minute, and I'm finding it works. And next you do play 2 of triple attacks, just because people are going to be playing hand traps and things, being able to get 2 draws and things like that, being able to help us go into our other combo pieces. I like it too. Then of course next we've got the 1 Zombie World, which of course just makes everything a zombie, which means we can sort of proc loads of effects and everything like that with our extra deck as well. Of course, because playing all zombies, playing Foolish Burial, we like things in the graveyard. And finally 1 of the Vendread Reorigin for the 1 trap that we do play. I really like it because it is kind of, it's a bit of removal if your opponent's got something that can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. But with this, you can just target 1 monster your opponent controls, tribute it, and special summon a Vendread token, dark attack 0/0/0 zombie with an equal level. So being able to help us, we can basically use our opponent's monsters for our ritual summons. So that is the main deck. Now on to the extra deck. And onto the extra deck, we start off with 2 of the Vendread Slayer. Great link card. So it's Slayer, so it's called Vendread Slayer while on the field. And then once per turn, you can target a Vendread card you control in your graveyard, add it to your hand, or during damage calculation, you can, or when your opponent attacks, quick effect, you can Foolish Burial a zombie monster and your opponent loses equal to attacks that level times 200 till the end of the turn. So kind of just a great card, kind of we can treat it almost like just a Foolish Burial, and being able to help get the Vendread cards back in our hands as well when you go into it. Absolutely brilliant. Do play one of the Vampire Sucker as well. Again, just kind of a great kind of zombie link too we can go into, helps us get draws and things like that. Special summon for our opponents, from our opponent's graveyard. And then one of the Fascinator as well, which again, kind of like Vampire Sucker, if you're kind of playing zombies, kind of is a great kind of just generic card to play in it. And if it's link summon, you can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it, which is great. And you can tribute a vampire monster you control, target one monster your opponent controls, take control of it until the end phase. So that can help us get through monsters with big attacks and things like that. And just for our other links, I play one IP, one Unicorn. The Unicorn would be an SP if I could afford one, but you know, if it gets reprinted soon, that'll likely just be an SP. And then one Access Code Talker as well, just be able to help us OTK and things like that. And I've got some synchros now. We do play one of the Dragon Lords, which is during our opponent's turn, target a zombie in the graveyard, special summon it. And if this card is in the graveyard, you can banish one zombie monster instead. It's just a pretty good card to go into. One Ruddy Rose Dragon, just to help give us a bit of destruction, protection. To be fair, we don't go into the synchros too many times, but they're handy to have. And then one of the Zombie Felgran one, which is a really good one. Works kind of really well with Zombie Lord as well, because it does, if it's special summoned, you can target a monster your opponent controls or in the graveyard and banish it, which is really good. And if a monster is special summoned from either graveyard while this is on the field, except during the damage step, you can target another monster on the field, negate its effect till the end turn. So it helps give us a bit of monster negation there. We do play one of the Omega because level 8s are quite easy for us to get into. And one of the Zombie Necro Dragon, Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon. Again, it's a good card to go into, and it's really easy to get into as well. And then one Black Rose as well, which of course we can use for Ruddy Rose Dragon effect, but at the same time it's a level 7 synchro that we can get into. And one Immortal Dragon as well, which again can help us synchro crime and things like that. And it is also, you know, help us Foolish Burial from the graveyard. And then finally, lastly, just play one Xyz of the Shiridan. Again, it's a really good one because obviously we have things where we can take control of our opponent's monsters to be able to get into him. And of course, Slayer being level 6 as well makes it really easy to get into him. So yeah, so that is the deck profile for Vendread. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.